Most men will die average. That's the raw truth. Not because they weren't capable of greatness, but because they chose comfort over courage, distraction over discipline, and excuses over execution. Most men walk around with infinite potential locked inside of them, but they never dig deep enough to set it free. Because they prefer to exist in the illusion of safety rather than embrace the battlefield of self-conquest. The path to an extraordinary life is not paved with wishes, but with war, a war against your lesser self. And most men surrender without even showing up to fight. Let's call it what it is. Comfort is death in disguise. It doesn't kill you fast. No, that would be merciful. Instead, it numbs your ambition one lazy day at a time. It whispers in your ear, you deserve to relax, when you haven't earned it. It tells you, you've done enough, when you've barely scratched the surface. Look around. Men are sleepwalking through life. They wake up late, scroll for hours, skip the gym, eat garbage, watch porn, consume nonsense, repeat. This isn't life. It's a slow, spiritual suicide. Every decision you make either sharpens your edge or dulls your blade. There is no neutral. You're either becoming a weapon or becoming weak. And weakness isn't something that shows up overnight. It builds in silence. One skipped workout, one missed opportunity, one excuse at a time. Before you ever fail in life, you fail in your thoughts. If your internal dialogue is filled with self-pity, laziness, and doubt, guess what? Your life will mirror that. You will live out the scripts you rehearse in your head. You must dominate your thoughts before you can dominate your reality. Kill victimhood. Kill entitlement. Kill the soft voice in your head that tells you, it's okay to quit. Take radical ownership of every result in your life, good or bad. Stop pointing fingers. Nobody's coming to save you. You are the hero. You are the villain. You are the one who decides how this story ends. You were not born average, but you can choose to die that way. The line between the man who wins and the man who watches is not drawn by luck, talent, or connections. It's drawn by one thing: discipline. Discipline is the foundation of freedom. Without discipline, you're a slave to your impulses. You eat what feels good. You do what's easy. You avoid what's necessary. And then you wonder why your life is average. Discipline is not sexy. It's not viral. It's not fun. But it's everything. It is the bricklayer of freedom. When you train your body, your mind follows. When you control your urges, your future opens up. There is no hack. There is no shortcut. Only the grind, the pain, and the rewards that come to those who don't quit. And it all begins with how you start your day. The 4 a.m. principle. Own your mornings, own your life. The way you begin your day determines how you live your life. Wake up early. Not because it's trendy. Not because some influencer said so. But because it forces you to take control before the world takes it from you. Get up at 4 a.m. and do something difficult. Train your body. Read something that sharpens your mind. Plan your day like a general going to war. Journal. Meditate. Reflect. Build. When you wake up early, you're saying to the world, I will not be owned by chaos. You meet discomfort first, which means everything else feels easier. Weak men sleep in. Strong men rise before the sun and face the pain head-on. Your body is your first battlefield. Your body is not just a vehicle. It's your battlefield. And if you can't dominate that battlefield, don't expect to conquer anything outside yourself. Lift heavy. Get strong. Eat clean. Not to impress women or flex on Instagram, but to remind yourself every single day that you are in command of your life. A strong body radiates power. It sends a message to the world and to your subconscious that you are capable, prepared, and unafraid. Weak posture, soft bellies, and slouched shoulders scream one thing: submission. You were not built to submit. Every drop of sweat you earn in the gym sharpens your soul. Every rep you push through builds mental armor. You don't train for vanity. You train to become unbreakable. Master your money or stay a slave. Let's talk finances. If your money's a mess, your life is a mess. Money doesn't lie. It reveals the truth about your discipline, your priorities, and your self-respect. Broke isn't always about how much you earn. It's about your mindset. Are you investing in yourself? Are you building skills? Or are you throwing cash at nonsense to fill a void? Make money. Not for clout. Not for luxury. But for freedom. When you own your time, you own your choices. When you can say no to a job, a toxic relationship, or a dead-end lifestyle, that's true power. No woman respects a man who can't provide. And no society honors one either. Dependency is the real disease. Money is just the cure. Learn high-income skills. Purpose, the ultimate fuel. Most men drift through life because they have no mission. And a man with no mission is a man who will self-destruct. Without purpose you chase pleasure. And pleasure without purpose is poison. Find something that sets your soul on fire. Something that, if you died pursuing it, your life would still be worth it. When you operate from purpose, discipline becomes devotion. You no longer ask, "Do I feel like it?" You start saying, "This must be done." Purpose gives you power, clarity, focus. When you know who you are and what you're here to do, no distraction can touch you. Know your code or be assigned one. If you don't define your values, the world will do it for you. Society doesn't want strong, focused, dangerous men. It wants you soft, silent, and addicted. Don't let them script your story. Stand for something. Define your code. Write it down. Live by it. Die by it. This is your armor in a world trying to make you forget who you are. Never compromise on your values, not for money, women, approval, or comfort. Audit your environment, relentlessly. Your environment will make or break you. Look at the people around you. Are they pushing you forward or holding you back? Are they sheep, grazing in the fields of mediocrity? Or are they wolves, disciplined, driven, dangerous? If you run with sheep, you'll never become a lion. Surround yourself with men who make you uncomfortable because their standards are higher than yours. Cut off the weak. That includes people, habits, apps, and thoughts. Junk food, scrolling, gossip. These things destroy your edge. They turn warriors into cowards. Guard your inputs. Your mind is a fortress. What you feed it matters. Dumb input equals dumb output. Pain is fuel, use it. Yes, maybe you had it rough. Maybe you were abused, ignored, forgotten. That pain wasn't your fault. But what you do with it now, that's your responsibility. Turn pain into power. Use your scars as fuel. The strongest men you admire? They were forged in fire. They didn't avoid pain, they hunted it. You're not weak because of your past. You're weak because you refuse to rise from it. Be dangerous. Society is terrified of dangerous men. Not because they're violent, but because they're free. A dangerous man can protect, build, lead, and destroy if needed, but he chooses discipline over destruction. He walks with quiet confidence. He speaks with weight. He doesn't beg. He doesn't break. Become that man. Train in combat. Learn to speak. Learn to lead. Know how to fight, how to defend, how to persuade. Be ready for anything. Be calm in chaos. The strong prepare. The weak panic. Stop chasing approval. Start commanding respect. When you beg for attention, you lose your power. Real men don't chase validation. They attract it through presence. Speak less. Move more. Build silently. Let results roar. Every time you post for clout, every time you seek applause, you chip away at your sovereignty. Move like a king. Think like a warrior. Build like a machine. Make growth your religion. Everything changes when you stop chasing comfort and start chasing growth. Growth requires friction, discomfort, struggle. Embrace it. Wake up and hunt it down. Cold showers, heavy lifts, difficult books, brutal self-reflection, hard conversations. These are your rituals. Discipline is not a mood, it's a decision repeated until it becomes identity. You don't think about it anymore. You live it. You breathe it. Build a schedule that scares you. Structure your days like a general preparing for war. Every hour accounted for. Every minute used with purpose. Measure everything. Track your wins. Track your failures. What gets measured gets mastered. You don't get what you want. You get what you tolerate. Set ruthless standards. Set standards so high they make others uncomfortable. So high they scare even you. Then chase them with absolute obsession. Men are happiest not when they relax, but when they progress. Fulfillment is found in the fight, not the finish line. Satisfaction is born from sacrifice, not indulgence. You were born with fire. Society wants to extinguish it. Don't let them. Master your energy. Guard your seed. Don't chase women. Become a man they chase. And even then, be selective. Your seed is sacred. Your time is sacred. Not every woman deserves access to your kingdom. If she doesn't respect your mission, she doesn't belong in your life. Cut her off. Build your kingdom first. Then invite someone worthy to sit beside you, not above you. Time is your greatest asset. Time is the one thing you'll never get back. Spend it like your life depends on it, because it does. You don't get your 20s back. You don't get your youth back. You don't get this exact moment back. Build now, so you can live free later. Be bold, die standing. Speak with power. Move with conviction. Fail loud. Fail proud. Better to die standing than live on your knees. Make peace with being misunderstood. Make peace with being alone. The path to greatness is narrow. Most won't understand you. They'll mock you. Let them. You'll outlast them. Your competition is sleeping, partying, scrolling. You're building. That's the edge. Final words, rise. The day you stop negotiating with weakness is the day your life truly begins. No one's coming. No more waiting. No more wishing. Rise. Most men will die average. You won't.